This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm continuing my series on the four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Today we are in Luke chapter 10. Jesus sends out his disciples. The Lord now chose 72 other disciples and sent them ahead in pairs to all the towns and places he planned to visit. These were his instructions to them. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields. Now go and remember that I am sending you out as lambs among the wolves. Don't take any money with you, nor traveler's bag, nor an extra pair of sandals, and don't stop to greet anyone on the road. Wherever you enter someone's home, first say, "May God's peace be on this house." If those who live there are peaceful, the blessing will stand. If they are not, the blessing will return to you. Don't move around from home to home. Stay in one place, eating and drinking what they provide. Don't hesitate to accept hospitality, because those who work deserve their pay. If you enter a town and it welcomes you, eat whatever is set before you. Heal the sick and tell them the kingdom of God is near you now. But if a town refuses to welcome you, go out in the streets and say, "We wipe even the dust of your town from our feet to show that we have abandoned you and your fate, to your fate. And know this, the kingdom of God is near. I assure you, even wicked Sodom will be better off than such a town on Judgment Day. What sorrow awaits you, Chorazin and Bethsaida. For if miracles I did in you have been done in wicked Tyre and Sidon, and their people would have repented of their sins long ago, clothing themselves in burlap and throwing ashes on their hands and showing remorse. Yes, Tyre and Sidon will be better off on Judgment Day than you. And you, people of Capernaum, will you be honored in heaven? No, you will go down to the place of the dead. Then he said to his disciples, "Anyone who accepts your message is also accepting me, and anyone who rejects you is rejecting me, and anyone who rejects me is rejecting God who sent me." When the 72 disciples returned, they joyfully reported to him, "Lord, even the demons obey us when we use your name." "Yes," he told them, "I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. Look, I have given you authority over all the power of the enemy, and you can walk among snakes and scorpions and crush them. Nothing will injure you. But don't rejoice because evil spirits obey you. Rejoice because your names are registered in heaven." Wow. I can't imagine 72 people going out in pairs and telling this to people that, if you bless my God, you will be blessed. If you curse my God, you will be cursed. What a tremendous movement. This was grassroots Christianity. We think about Christianity beginning when Jesus Christ was arrested and tortured and crucified and died on the cross and then was resurrected and ascended. And after that is when we think about Christianity beginning. But it did not. Jesus traveled with his disciples and taught Christianity while he was on earth. Christianity began as a movement with Jesus Christ himself on the earth. I mean, we think about missionaries going out. We think about, even revolutions where things change. Jesus Christ himself was changing earth to be his kingdom on earth before he was arrested, tortured, crucified, and died, and was resurrected and ascended. Before all of that happened, he had developed his own kingdom on earth. And that's why he was arrested, tortured, crucified, and died. And then after that, was resurrected and ascended. Because they knew his power. We don't talk a lot about, I don't remember even hearing about these 72 disciples going out and preaching, that Jesus directed them to do this while he was alive. We only hear about the 12, usually when we go to church. That's what people usually study. But this chapter says he sent out 72 disciples. What a wonderful thing to learn. I had no idea before this morning, before I read this chapter. Maybe I read this chapter long ago when I was a child and didn't remember it, because I read the Bible through 4 times. So I've had to have read this before, but it didn't stay in my memory. Let me know in the comments if you knew about these 72 disciples or only knew about the 12. I'd like to know if I'm the only one that didn't remember this from Sunday school and church. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.